Hey guys, and here I'm starting measurements. I just checked up the levels, and I really appreciate that this deck has indicator adjustments. So later model doesn't have it, so it just these two ports here. It was like a very minimal, like 0.2 decibel difference on one channel, and then I checked up the levels for Dolby tape, and it was again like 0.2 difference on on the other channel, like right. So I just corrected, and now I'm measuring WoW and Flutter, and it's my 3 kilohertz tape which I recorded on Nakamichi Dragon, and boom, I have same results as Nakamichi Dragon. Wow, you see speed 2993 and weighted 0.02122 and quasi pike 0.035 to 40. Wow, I never seen Sony with such parameters. Only Nakamichi Dragon. So I my bet that when they've been new, properly oiled, lubricated, like they were like all decks were perfect. They were matched to their specs. I believe the wear here on the bearings is very low as well as in Nakamichi I had. So that's where we are. So next test would be for the frequency response tape. Let's see how Sony can match to the Nakamichi in the playback. So let's get this tape and let's check all levels. So this has lots of different frequencies. I will rewind it, and so far I will change this to the level. Okay, so this is Nakamichi tape, so it should be -1 decibel because Nakamichi 0 is Dolby level, and Sony 0 is 1.2 decibel higher. So Sony 0 is 250 nanoweber, and Nakamichi is 200 nanoweber. Alright, ready? So let's start. Here we get the first frequency. It's playing. Yeah, see level is there, -10, -11. Yeah, -11, proper level. Good. Comparing the frequency, it's 400 hertz. Right? 400 hertz. Like right channel a little bit bigger maybe, but that's a fine. Okay, moving on. Our goal is like to see if it can play all range with difference like no more than ±1 decibel. Okay. Again, levels are there, and frequency is 1 kilohertz. Good. Let's fast forward. Levels there, -11 decibel, and still 1 kilohertz. Okay, let me fast forward a little bit more. Alright, now we have 3 kilohertz, and it's kind of 1 decibel different. Alright, let's see. Moving on. What would be the next frequency? Okay, 10 kilohertz. Wow. So I need to check phase. So phase may be out. This is, let's see. No, phase is here for 10 kilohertz. But levels are significantly different. That's what I mentioned with multiple like laser amorphous heads. They, in most cases, they are different on the levels. You see? Even if it still sounds fine when it records itself, the levels are not there. So capacitors will be changed. I will install frequency response port adjustments. to make sure that it will match to other decks. Surprise, surprise. And here we almost not have 18 kilohertz. Levels is, wow, 20 decibel lower than Nakamichi. Why? That's what I will be fixing to make it perfect, playing like new. Thank you and see you soon. Bye bye. Actually, I decided to check phase and just adjust it. It was like one wave off, and now you see 10 kilohertz levels are returned in place. So you see levels and it's 10 kilohertz playing. Now it's perfect, it's just right there. So this half decibel, 1 decibel difference is about nothing. Okay, let's see. 15 kilohertz. Still 10. Hi, 15. And 15 is there. You see? Wow, new head works. Ooh. Let's do 18 and see how it will match. It should be minus 5 decibel to this level. We have 18. And it should be right here, and it's right here. You see, minus 5 decibel to this level, because 18 and 20 I cannot record on type 1 with minus 10 decibel. Oh, I believe we switch it to 20, yes. Oh, and 20 is like 1-2 decibel lower. Wow, perfect results. No need to adjust. Woohoo! Finally I have a Sony deck which plays Nakamichi Tape really well. Oh, yeah, I was scared because like results before were like pretty scary, like minus 5-6 decibel on 10 kilohertz. That was terrible. Yeah, and it was just one way off because like pinch roller has been replaced, so probably height been a little bit changed. I had to adjust like azimuth for this head, for this combined head record playback, and now it's perfect. Oh. Good. Now let's try to see my combined tape, how it will play. I made a combined tape between 1 kilohertz and 10 kilohertz. So, and I did a match to the Nakamichi output, and Nakamichi output like from the source is 1 decibel higher. So I had to make it 1 decibel higher on 10 kilohertz. But all in all, it should be playing at approximately the same level, and it does it. You see? Let's check phase, how it works now. And phase is perfect. Wow, I'm happy. This deck plays Nakamichi tapes as it should. So that's the first Sony deck I received which can play this tape originally. I had a lot of them, and most of them I had to adjust a little bit, but anyway. So you've seen the results yourself. Perfect wow and Flutter, perfect frequency response. I'm mega happy. Thank you all, and bye bye. And here guys, I did pretty minor adjustments on the record levels. So it was like a normal tape, one channel, like probably 0.4 decibel on the bias side. And overall on recording levels, I added 1 decibel to make it like in the middle for the TD-K555 tape. I checked up Chrome tape, so Chrome tapes, no, I didn't change anything, it's just right there. Normal tape, currently I'm recording like source and tape, you see here, source, tape. And now see here, source and tape. The difference only above 20 kilohertz, a little bit. source tape. Alright, let's try to see difference of minus 10 decibel. Yeah, see, it's above 12 kilohertz, it's making a slope. Okay. Minus 6 and 0, definitely type 1 tapes are not well suited for high recording levels on the high frequencies. Now let's try, let's see, I didn't try metal tape yet. Let me get one. TC-K555ESA. Let's calibrate using this program. So I'm starting recording. My left channel level, it's 10 kilohertz. Okay, let's see 400 hertz. So levels are there. So source tape, right channel like half decibel lower, and 10 kilohertz source tape. Okay, right channel again, like we need to adjust bias on the right channel a little bit. So I'm just adjusting it, okay, and reduce a little bit on the left. It's right there. Now we can see frequency response. So that's the source and that's the tape. No difference at all. Now let's see minus 10 decibel. Source and tape. Good. Minus 6. Wow. And 0. It actually does seem like as Nakamichi or my modified Akai. It does pretty good recording. Let's check if it's in phase. Yeah, on this tape it's a little bit off on the phase, but it's a minor change. Why? Good. I believe it records in phase for the type 1 tape. Let's check. Yeah, see, for type 1 at the 10 kilohertz we are perfectly in phase. I may increase levels, so we're good. Alright, that's what be it. Tuned, no need to adjust frequency response, everything is right there. The only thing I'd like to see if I would change capacitors, and this will bring a little bit this like couple percent better like mid pass and mid range. I pretty much like how these Muse capacitors, their vibrations, how they work in Sony decks. It's probably the best combination I've heard so far. So thanks for your time. See you and bye bye. Okay guys, and here completed recapping and verifying the frequency response. So it's 10 kilohertz and it's there. Okay, left right channel, I just compared the phase. On the oscilloscope it's there, so everything is nice. Let's roll to the 15 kilohertz a little bit. Okay, it's 15 kilohertz and levels are there. Okay, so good to know. So recapping complete. A couple upgrades, these sequential capacitors here, and like two on the record board has been replaced with single capacitors with twice less capacitance. All others are just replaced, which are affect sound. So now I will do recording. I still have to calibrate levels, make sure that everything will work fine. See you soon. Okay, I checked levels, so it's a little bit affected playback level, like 0.2 decibel on one channel, and record about 0.2 higher on one channel, 0.2 lower on one channel, on the other channel. Like, so I just tune it up, very fine. Bias is there, everything. So here is the source, here is the tape. You see like 2 decibel difference above 20 kilohertz, and it's type 1 tape. I'm recording, and it's pretty cool results. And I didn't touch bias, so everything still there. I mentioned that bass a little bit improved, like about 0.8 decibel, right? So for example, when I was playing and like when I'm recording, now we have a flat response from there. See, level minus 20, and it's 400 hertz, 1 kilohertz to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15. You see, and it's really good. It's less than half decibel difference. So we might do a frequency sweep test. I believe it will be terrific with this deck. Sony, like there was question like in yesterday's video, like why Sony don't do a separate left-right channel frequency, no frequency bias adjustments, levels adjustments, so on. Let's see if we need it. This is tape playing. I don't think Sony needs a separate adjustments, really. It's overkill. 18, 19, 20, 22. And type 1 tape. Really good. And I didn't change, I didn't do anything with frequency response. It's spot on, it's right there. The last thing, or I still have to adjust calibration units. I didn't check it. Let's see if it needs any adjustments. So here, yeah, let's ask a little bit adjustments on the high. Let me see which port is responsible for highs. Sorry. So I need my glass. Okay, found. So this spot is responsible for highs right here. Done. Bare minimum. Now we can calibrate metal tape and check the results. I didn't tell you I also had to remove tape transfer one more time because it was flickering between type 1 type 2. So I cleaned it up, the switch, and now it works smoothly. Okay, let's see. It asks a little bit here and a little bit on the level. Done. Now let's see frequency spectrum. Levels are different between left and right channel for this tape. I wouldn't say it's too much difference, but it's bias, you see? Bias require adjustment. for the metal tape on the left channel. And I just replaced capacitors. You see how much more high frequencies it records now, like plus 3 decibel. Left, right, different. Interesting results. Let's see levels. Levels are there. And it's not a big difference, half decibel. In the mid-range. 18 kilohertz or 15. Let's tune up on 15. For this tape it may be a little bit different now. About 2 decibels. Let's check Sony Tape. Sony levels. Right. Done. So something wrong with this my tape. You see, Sony Tape asked to return it back. So Sony Tape records pretty well. Let's see, 15 kilohertz, 12. See, it's equal. Interesting, this TD-K tape gets some 15, 18, 20, 20 kilohertz minus 2 decibel. Pretty nice. Let's see if it's in records in phase. Yeah, full in phase on this tape. Good. Let me see what's wrong with this TD-K main. Maybe I need to use the other side. Now we have high frequencies because like TD-K we should increase bias to make a good recording now and add level. Yeah, now it's proper. Now it should work. Here we go. So probably other side on this tape works not so good anymore. Anyway, just has been used many times, so sorry for that confusion. And let's check type 2 just to make sure that everything is finally good. Return bias to the place and reduce levels. Done. And here type 2. You see, with a good tape, no problem. Records 22 kilohertz easily. Nice. So thanks for your time. I will assemble it now. It's full ready. I will listen it. I hope I will get the sound which I really like with these Muse capacitors. Thank you and see you. Bye-bye. And guys, I'd like to show you a couple other things I found different. So take a look how thick this front panel is. This deck is extremely heavy. When it's assembled, it's heavy. And this panel is very thick. I haven't seen such thick panels from decks after 1970s. So, wow. Bye. Good to know. Bye-bye.